The home run is one of the most exciting plays in all of sports. The question is, how far can a human actually hit a baseball? Is a 600, is a 700, is an 800-foot home run even possible? Today we take the newly released MLB The Show 21 video game and sprinkle in a little bit of science to find out today what the longest possible home run is in MLB The Show 21. Definitely going to be using this settings tab the entire video because I have so many things I want to try out today. I'm telling you boys, a 600-foot home run today is going to be possible. Now the first thing I do want to do, and the first of many things we're going to try out today to get that tape measure home run, and logically just makes the most sense to start things off, and that's a home run derby. But first of all, with no settings whatsoever changed. And what I wanted to do initially was I was going to go in and use Jimmy Fox as the player we were going to hit with, because when you play an online home run derby, his power is over 100. It's the highest power in the entire game, I think around 117. Nobody beats that. But I guess when you play offline, they're capped at 99. So that kind of sucks. But I think when you combine this playing offline with the 99 power and the sliders, I think we should be able to hit one at least a nice 600 feet. But I guess I don't have to play with Jimmy Fox. I can play with whatever player with 99 power because they're all going to be the same. Better go with Hank Aaron. From my hometown, rest in peace. Hopefully today he can be the man to hit a freaking 700-foot shot. Come on, Hank, be the man. I would like to give a massive shout out to ExpressVPN for sponsoring today's video. What's my favorite thing about ExpressVPN? It's the fact that ExpressVPN gives you unrestricted access to all parts of the internet. For example, many websites or apps are blocked or restricted depending on where you are in the world. Like think of an instance where you are not able to watch your favorite sports team because that match was blacked out because of where you live. With ExpressVPN, they allow you to reroute your connection to a server in a country of your choice, making these restrictions a thing of the past. Pros, let me tell you, there is nothing more annoying than sitting down to watch one of my favorite sports teams and not being able to watch the game because they decided I'm too close to that area, so they're gonna black the game out. But with ExpressVPN, you bypass that completely and can watch all the sports games you want to, even if they're blacked out where you live. Even some shows you can't watch because where you live. Well, with ExpressVPN, I just connect to the UK and voila, now I can watch South Park. But what makes ExpressVPN the best? They have the fastest speeds, as ExpressVPN only invests in premium servers, making them consistently faster than any other VPN provider. 24/7 customer support, super easy to use. You just fire up the app and connect with just one click. And ExpressVPN is the #1 rated VPN provider by CNET, The Verge, Wired, TechRadar, and many more. And you all can find out how to get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free by visiting expressvpn.com/RBT or simply by clicking the link in the description box below. Once again, that's expressvpn.com/RBT to find out how you can get 3 free months of ExpressVPN. Once again, massive shout out to ExpressVPN for sponsoring today's video. And with that said, let's get into the rest of it. And another reason why I wanted to do this offline is because we can play with all the classic stadiums. We can play at Polo Grounds if I wanted to. Because if you play online, you're only allowed to play in the actual MLB stadium. So we have access to all of these classic stadiums, a ton of awesome old stadiums. And I think we are going to end up playing at Polo Grounds by the end of things. But I just want to start off with an actual classic stadium, and that's Yankee Stadium. Like, you just think of home run ballparks, first thing you think of is Yankee Stadium. And yes, we are going to try out Coors Field as well, because we all know it travels further in Colorado. Like, bite me, we'll get there. Have so many things we're going to test out. Just go ahead and get some popcorn, some Cracker Jacks, because you're in for a long one. I'm going to make the round times 1 minute, and then arcade play style. I'm assuming that means we can hit the ball a little bit further. That's all it's about, doing everything possible in the game settings-wise to be able to hit the longest home run possible. The one thing that I noticed in the home run derbies offline as well is you have like a little energy tab. That's going 800 foot. Come on, Hank Aaron. Come on, Hank Aaron. Brother, 452 off the get-go. But you don't have this in an online home run derby where there's a little energy meter, so like his energy goes away every time he swings. So I'm assuming once I get to the bottom, he's not going to be able to hit the ball as far as he did when he had a full energy meter. So I don't like that. I wish he had the option to turn that off. But it's on arcade mode. I'm power swinging every time. And we haven't hit one more than 450. Haven't got close to 500 yet. Come on, Hank. You have 99 freaking power, brother. Got to do better than this. I mean, already, this is going to be probably the longest one yet. 462. But, bro, we have a long freaking way to get to the 700 that I want. So, off the get-go, looks like we're having an absolute freaking stinker. 478, though. Okay. All right, now. There's some freaking hope. And that's with his energy halfway gone. All right, that might go 2 miles. That's far. Very far. That goes 476. That's our high so far. And that is a pop out. So that sucks to end it off that way. But at the end, wait, is that actually going out? Brother, Joe, what the fuck? I didn't think that was going to get out the infield. Okay, Hank. This time, I'm going to use 99 power Alfonso Soriano. And we're going to play this one with no settings changed. But we're going to go another Major League Stadium again. And we are going to go to Colorado to play in Coors Field. Supposedly, the ball travels far here because of the altitude. Hopefully, it's the same here in this show. Come on, Alfonso. First one. Come on, 700 foot at least. Bare minimum, 700. 523? What the heck? Okay. Things have gotten off to a wild start. Okay. Coors Field is awesome. I love me some Coors Field. Okay, so 520 foot. Okay, we're hitting heads out here. I just hit off my face. Okay, so okay. Coors Field does make quite a big difference. Holy crap. Brother, that ball just went 543 feet. What is going on? Bro, this is with 99 power, and this is with no settings changed whatsoever. Holy crap. Okay, to be fair, it's on our arcade mode, which I'm assuming does make the balls go a little bit further because I had never hit a 526 foot shot in my life and I hit it on the first attempt. Maybe Alfonso Soriano is just a freaking monster. That went 517 foot. So, brothers, we're already at 540 something foot. So, not quite 600 yet, but we're freaking getting there. That's the second time he's hit his chin. What a human being this guy is. Holy crap. Let me see, though. Is it just Alfonso? No, Andrew Jones just hit that ball to Mars. That's going to hit the top sign. 490 on his first freaking swing. Bro, we're going to have some fun here at Coors Field. How far is that going to go? That went over the MLB Network sign. Holy crap, dude. Alright, get me out of here. I wanna do some more things. I wanna test some more things out. Now, this is where things get absolutely wild. Now we go into the sliders tab. We can go to human power. We can put this all the way up. We can put human contact all the way up. We can put human timing all the way up. And solid hits all the way up. And with all these settings on top of what we just experienced at Coors Field, hitting the ball 540 feet with a 99 power hitter, bros, we should hit the ball 8,000 foot. The only thing is I'm hoping they work for Home Run Derby as well. I assume obviously they work for franchise and exhibition. I'm hoping the sliders do affect Home Run Derby. That would make things so friggin' awesome. Hank Aaron, Coors Field, 99 power, 99 hit power slider, 99 contact slider. Arcade Home Run Derby style. Come on, Hank Aaron, at least 1,000 foot. Bare minimum 1,000. That's going 2,000. Can that get out? All the way. Go for 495 for starters. Next pitch, that's going over his body. That's gonna be 509. Oh my god, bro. But like, did the power slider really even affect anything? 518, like that's pretty far, but not as far as Alfonso Soriano yet. So maybe the hit power slider, like the power slider, actually doesn't affect the Home Run Derby. Maybe we need to try like a practice mode or something, or maybe actually Polo Grounds is the move. I just wish I could play with the players that have over 100 power in offline Home Run Derby. I just hate how you can't edit it over 99 because these players have over 100 in online home run derby. So 522. The long for everybody so far is still 540, I believe, from Alfonso Soriano. I want to hit 600 foot though. Is that too much to ask? That's another casual 524 foot shot. Let me see though. Since Jimmy Fox has the highest power in online home run derby with, like, I think it's 117, 118, 119, something like that. Maybe, just maybe, even though it says he has 99, he has a little bit more power than everybody else. That's far. That's extremely far for Jim. That's going to be 513 feet for Jimmy Fox. Next one's going to be pretty freaking far as well. That's going to be 481. So to be completely fair, it's about the same. Next course of action we have, jumping into the settings, back down to sliders, all the way to the very bottom, wind. We can turn wind all the way up. So hopefully that has even more of effect because the ball can carry even more. And I also had everything on dynamic. So maybe if I turn the batting on beginner, that will make the ball travel a little bit further. I have no clue. I'm just testing everything out. That's why this is called an experiment. So now we go into home run derby again. I'm going to go back to Alfonso Soriano. Actually, you know what? I want to try out David Ortiz as well. So we'll probably try both of these guys. So David Ortiz and Alfonso Soriano. But boys, this time we are traveling to Polo Grounds. So literally have everything going our way now. The biggest ballpark in the game. We have the wind slider all the way up, 99 hit power, the slider for hit power and contact all the way up. Arcade style home run derby, which I'm assuming helps a little bit. We now put it on beginner. So literally this should allow us to hit the ball technically as far as you possibly can in this game. So first home run, Polo Grounds. This one, is this even gonna get out? Brother, I might not even hit a home run here. Dog, you have to hit the ball 700 foot to get it out. Holy freaking crap. Maybe this Polo Grounds was a mistake. Can we just hit one home run? That's the question at this freaking point. That ball, okay, this is gonna be rough. What are the dimensions here? Like, what do you, 476. So maybe it really is Coors Field is the move. I think the goal is, though, here at Polo Grounds, is to hit the ball dead center. I think that's what we should be trying to do here. Is hit the ball dead center. That's far with old David Ortiz. That's going to travel not even out of the ballpark. Brother, because we can't hit the ball out of this ballpark. That's straightaway center. That's 477. That's actually straightaway center. That didn't even get out. So how the heck are you supposed to hit the ball over 600 foot? Maybe 540 actually is kind of the, what is David doing? So that didn't go anything like I thought it was gonna go. So now what I've done is gone to Mike Trout and gave him 99 everything as well. So he's as good as you possibly can be. And now maybe putting him back at Coors Field, potentially we can get a freaking 600 footer. They're gonna try one final home run derby because literally we've tested everything out that could go in our favor. Literally 99 hit power across the board, freaking 99 sliders, the wind all the way up. Coors Field, beginner difficulty, arcade style. So if Mike Trout here doesn't hit a 600 foot home run at Coors Field, I think we maxed it out, at least on home run derby. So I can't even hit the ball out. So much a freaking 600 footer. Okay, that might be 800. It might be extremely freaking close. That one is going to go 510 foot for Michael Trout. Holy crap. Okay, we're finally starting to pick up some steam. That one, 453. I thought at least $2,000. Okay, that one might actually go over the scoreboard. That hit off the scoreboard, 520 feet. All right, so Mike Trout, longest home run, 520 foot. Shipit Stadium. Apparently, you can hit the ball far here too. I'm here to try everything out to get the best answer for you guys. So here we are trying a home run derby with all the same settings at Shipit Stadium. We're going to try with both Mike Trout and Alfonso Soriano. I've never played here before, but everybody's telling me to play at Shipit Stadium. So that's why we're here. Straightaway center. That ball went 483. All right. We can pull one here. Okay, that's far. 488. Okay, so we might get some freaking dingers here. 497. We've still yet to eclipse 500 here. That's 482. Come on now, Alfonso. 700 foot. I didn't even see how far that went. That's a freaking liner, 434. I don't quite think, though. This is going to go 492. So maybe Coors Field is the best. 500 foot finally for Alfonso Soriano, but nothing even remotely close. I still have one more stadium, though, I do want to try out, but the furthest here at Ship It Stadium that everybody was telling me to play at, 520 foot for Mr. Mike Trout. Laughing Mountain Park, everybody tell me to play here as well. I'm assuming it's probably going to be exactly the same, probably about the 520 mark is about the max distance. Because what I'm thinking right now is I'm pretty sure that the sliders don't affect Home Run Derby. That's my guess, because there was no difference from when I put the power all the way up to how it began. The only difference we saw was when we moved the Coors Field and turned it on arcade mode. First home run here. How far is this boy gonna travel? That went 535 foot. Okay, maybe Laughing Mountain is the move. Holy crap, Alfonso Soriano. What a freaking start, you weirdo. Alright, so his first swing was the best, like 535 foot. See, David Ortiz's first home run here? That's at least 800. 520 feet. 526 for David Ortiz that time around. That's the dead center, and that's probably going to be last swing. So, unless this one is absolutely insane, about 530 was the record here at Laughing Mountain Park. So I hopped into a practice mode with the same exact settings that I had previously. I have it set to where the pitcher literally throws a fastball down the middle every single pitch, and I still can't hit a home run that far. Like, I've only hit a few, not even one, to center field. So I'm just assuming that those sliders really don't affect way too much in this game, because I can't even hit one out to dead center unless it's on Home Run Derby here at Polo Grounds. So maybe Home Run Derby is where you get your max distance home run, because that was right down the middle with 100 hit power sliders, and that can't even like get even close to getting out. Like, this is literally 99 power versus righties. And King Griffey, I think, has hit a total of 1 out this entire practice session. So after an hour of recording, I can state that we came to the conclusion that the longest home run you're going to get is out of the Home Run Derby game mode. So I guess at this point, it's just really repetition to see if I can get one about 550, 560. So far, it's 540. So if we can hit like 550, 560, I'll be content. Not happy, so I wanted to hit like an 800-foot shot. But I guess it's just not really possible. The last thing I can really think outside of just repetition and just hitting for forever until I hit one to dead center, maybe at Polo Grounds, is to potentially look at some of the created stadiums out there, if I can even choose them. So I can choose some of these created stadiums, but like, I want something that won't hit the ball. Like, because we all know if you hit the ball into like the third deck of Yankee Stadium, it still only says like 400 foot. So some stadium, some park that has just like open field that I can literally just hit the ball like 600, 700 foot without anything like stopping it. Like a cornfield. Well, I mean, I guess at the end of the day, a blank canvas would be the best bet because there's literally nothing to stop the ball. But at the same time, I feel like I've got to try the cornfield, because nothing aside from corn will stop the ball. Alright, so I think I'm going to try here at the cornfield and then try a Home Run Derby at a blank stadium, because logically that makes the most sense, right? I wish I could tell whether or not this was in Colorado, so the ball could travel further. Freaking David Ortiz at the Field of Dreams. So see, like, how far is this gonna go? Like, nothing's there to stop it. It went 468 foot. Less height on it. Less height. Less height. How far is that gonna go? 472. Gosh dang. So I'm assuming it's probably gonna be Coors Field, because it really has something to do with the game program that it's Coors Field, you know? And that the ball travels further there. Like, I haven't even hit one 500 foot yet, and that's freaking easy at Coors Field. Yeah, so Alfonso Soriano can't even hit a 500 foot shot. It is literally nothing stopping the ball. It's just the ball's not carrying here at the cornfield. Alright, so cornfield was a failure. Didn't even get one 500-foot shot. I think blank canvas is going to be just like the cornfield, but we'll try it. We're trying everything possible here. All for the content. Alright, blank canvas field, 467. It's going to be about the same, huh? It's got to be either Coors Field or Polo Grounds, I think, my dudes. That's our only chance to get something insane. Can't say I haven't tried literally everything possible, though. Like, Frank Thomas is barely hitting the ball 400 and freaking Okay, that was 490 to be completely fair. But I mean, still, I don't think we're gonna get a 500-foot shot here. Unless, like, can I go in and like edit this stadium? And is there a way I can make the location like Colorado or something so it carries a little bit further? Like, I want it to be Coors Field, but like blank, like a blank Coors Field canvas. There it is, my dudes, the altitude. So what's the highest altitude we can put this at? So if I actually went in here, so no, I don't want to keep my changes. I want to see, this is where we get into the meat of things, dude. This is where things intrigue me so much. So if instead of using the blank canvas as like the stadium where we kind of start things off at, can I start like by editing Coors Field potentially? I don't think you can, but if we go here, then what's the highest altitude we can put? 1,000. So I'm assuming 999 is the highest we can do. Like, well, let me put one more number. No, so I'm assuming 999. Like, that's the highest the freaking altitude can get here. Boys, we're on to something. We're freaking on to something. Make the stadium name Dingers. We're just gonna keep it the blank freaking canvas, because that's what I want with 9,999 foot of altitude. Oh, man, the altitude has to be under 5,280 feet. Come on now. So I guess this right here is actually the max. Now, Coors Field altitude is 5,200 feet. So we're actually a little bit higher in terms of altitude than Coors Field. So if a 600-foot home run is not possible at this stadium, I don't know if it will ever be. So I'm not really sure how we got to this point, but I'm creating my stadium and we have a lot of cows, a lot of living T-Rexes, and some other dinosaurs. But like I said, this isn't exactly what I expected the video to turn into, but here we are. There's no turning back now. Who's creating this baseball game? And I was like, hey, in our baseball stadium creator, let's give them the option to put extinct dinosaurs out in the outfield. We have broncosauruses too. I gotta freaking change the name of this baseball field to Jurassic freaking Park. Like, I understand the cows and there being potential farm outside your park, but dog, why are there T-Rexes? I don't quite understand. We finally got the stadium saved. If we can't hit a freaking 600-foot shot here, I don't know if it's freaking possible. The highest possible elevation, actually 78 foot more elevation than Coors Field. Now, you might be asking, RBT, why are there random boulders kind of floating in the air? Why are there random Tyrannosaurus Rexes, Broncosaurusi, some cows? Because I thought the little thing that said 100%, I thought you had to fill that up before you could save it. Hence why there's a bunch of boulders in the background. I was trying to get that to 100, but the entire time I was just saving it wrong. I guess the goal is just to hit one of these T-Rexes with the baseball. Same settings that we have used for everything up to this point. Literally everything in our favor, except this time we're just playing at a ballpark with the highest elevation possible in prehistoric freaking dinosaurs. Now, we'll say that this is probably my final attempt, because if we do not hit one here that's over 600 foot, I just don't think it's possible. Come on, Alfonso, how far is that gonna go? That is going to go a total of 469 foot. We can do better than that, Alfonso. We can do better than that. We fast forward, 489 foot. Brother, why are we, this is higher elevation than Coors Field. Okay, that's gonna be a far, very far ball, 495 foot. So, maybe Coors Field is the move. That was 493. How far is that? 387. 532. Okay. Finally doing something crazy here, Alfonso. 534. I want to at least get to 550. That's the freaking goal. 538. Come on now, Alfonso. It's like left center field's the sweet spot. Like, that's always like where the ball goes the furthest. That's going to be 505 foot. I think if I can get one 550, I'll be content. 550, and I'll be okay with the result today. But I'm not going to settle for 540 or whatever the heck it is that we have right now. So went back to confirm. Currently, our longest home run in the MLB The Show 21 is 543 feet. We've got to beat that, and I'll be content one way or another. 539 foot. That's a record here for Dingers Park. That's 4 foot off the Coors Field record. That was Mike Smith. I'm just testing out other batters right now. Jimmy Fox just put that one the same amount of distance, 539 foot. I just wish, bro. I just freaking wish I could make their power over the 100 mark, over 99. Imagine this was the actual Jimmy Fox with 117 power. 544 foot with Jim Fox is 543. This man is a monster. Maybe he's the freaking glitch. Maybe he's the glitch. 510 foot. Nobody hit him as consistently long as this psycho. Jim Fox, 544 foot, is now the record for today's video. We're trying to make it 550. So maybe we've figured out, even though he has 99 power like a few other guys, it's still secretly a little bit higher because nobody's hit him as consistent as freaking Jim. That's going to go far. 494. Jim Fox, now the record holder. 544 foot. Let's make it 550. 541. Oh, we're getting on up there. Getting on up there, Jim. All right, boys, we run it back. We run it back. I'm not happy with our answer. At least got to hit 550. 549. Boys, we're so close. We are so freaking close to breaking that 550 mark. If we can just do it once, boys. If we can just freaking do it once. That was high. Like, it was super high pitch. So maybe that's the meta. Maybe that is the freaking meta. I'm so glad we broke it again. But I'm so sad it's 1 foot shy of the 550 mark, dudes. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. 543. God, dude, we're getting so freaking close. I actually got something else I want to try real quick. I want to take away that big center field walk. So I wonder if I hit it to dead center and didn't get stopped by that big freaking walk there, if it actually can travel more than 549 feet. Because we're 1 foot away from 550. All right, we go one final time at Dinger Park. Another home run derby done, and that one the long was like 542. Still inching towards that 550. It's going to happen eventually. That's the dead center. So without the big thing there in center field, that's going to go 522. So it's about the same. It really didn't make that big of a difference to straightaway center. 532 that time. Come on, Jim. Come on, Jim. 467. Oh, man. Maybe we do need to change ballparks. I'm not getting up out of this chair until we hit a 550-foot home run. I'm not stopping 1 foot shy. 550 feet! Jimmy Fox! Holy crap! Took about 15 minutes to land, but finally, boys, we get it done. A 550-foot shot from Jimmy Fox. I am so happy. I don't think it's quite possible to get any further than that. If you do, please let me know.